Woo! Good afternoon, YouTube. What's sex bad? No, just kidding. I wanted to come on here today and just talk about like accountability again. That's like my favorite topic, to be honest, is accountability. So I feel like that is what molds us and makes us people that we are. Today is day 140 days of semen retention. Wow. That means I've gone, what's 140 times 7 or divided by 7? 140 divided by 7 is 20. I've gone 20 weeks, y'all. No masturbation. 20 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, actually in the beginning I'm at the edge a little bit, but 20 weeks of no ejaculation, porn, basically masturbating, like all that shit. Like, that's just crazy to think about. But I wanted to make this video because like I was talking to somebody earlier and we were talking about how like we're the sum of our own decisions. So like, and I watched a YouTube video on that this morning too, because I was up till like, I was just up this morning, early morning, like till like 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, because I woke up pretty early yesterday. But yeah, we're the sum of all of our decisions. So like at the end of the day, victimhood cannot exist because we allow everything to happen to us we just allow everything to happen to us, to be honest. Like, if you're in a situation to where, for example, you're helping somebody and it's draining you, if you're in a situation where you're dating somebody and you want to leave them, but you don't want them to, like, for example, like you might get with somebody and it's like they threaten to, and I've met some folks like this, but people that get with somebody and then when one person threatens to like break up or end the relationship, the person be like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Oop. I don't care. I hate this whole censorship shit. Like, we can't say porn, suicide, none of that. Everything's trigger warning this, trigger warning that. Man, fuck that shit. Y'all need to be real. Y'all be so triggered by shit because y'all not healed from that shit. That's all a trigger is a fucking unhealed wound. If somebody calls me a bitch, I'm not gonna react to it because like I'm healed from that. Like, people used to always be like, oh, this bitch, little bitch, whatever. And I used to be like, oh yeah, I guess. But I'm just like, now I'm like, no, like, you're not about to call me a bitch and think like you're gonna get under my skin. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If it's somebody I don't like, that might be the time I get triggered. But in the times that that's happened or somebody's tried to play me or whatever, like, I haven't let that define me because I know what I am and what I'm not, and I'm not no bitch. So like, it's just funny because again, we can't be mad at others for what we allow them to do to us and project onto us. We can't control what they do, but we can control who we're around, what we entertain, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now more than ever is the time for that. Like, I be thinking all the time, I'm just like, man, we live in a capitalistic society that doesn't even allow us to make money. We barely make money. But then I was just like, weren't you just making $12 an hour? And now you're making, like I said in my last video, more than double that, way more than double that. And it's like, you still, I still find myself complaining about capitalism and all these man-made concepts from time to time. And I'm like, it's not fair. You can't even save. Whole time, I'm making so much more money back then than I was back then. Well, I'm making more money now than I was back then. That shit fucked me up. But evolve. I needed to see that. Y'all see that? That sign says evolve. But and that's what we need to do. The next step of our evolution is accountability. So like, again, I can't complain about capitalism if I suck at saving my money. I can't complain about, oh man, the government doesn't want us to blah, blah, blah. When it's like, there's people that make less than me that save better than me. I can admit that. There's people that work lower paying jobs that know how to manage their money better than me. And I can admit that. We've worked hard on that. I will say, since I've been on semen retention, like, I've developed some financial literacy because I honestly didn't have any before. I'm an Aries, so y'all know we spend. Aries, Venus, spend. You know what I'm saying? With the Leo rising, I gotta look good with the money. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But like, even people, for example, that like have apartments, because I was just thinking about somebody earlier, and I was like, wow, this person lives with their parents, and there's so much benefits to that, because it's like they get, so basically, I don't know their arrangements, but I would assume you're not paying the whole mortgage or rent or whatever it is that you're paying. If you stay with them, you probably just contributing to some things. Imagine having to fork over essentially 70% of your check to bills every month. That shit is draining. Now think of somebody that only has to forfeit over like 20, maybe 30% of that. They get so many more opportunities, and you can't be mad at those people. You can't judge those people. I mean, you actually do whatever you want, but it's like, why judge those people when they made smart decisions? Like, being in an apartment while you're struggling is crazy victimhood complex, because it's like, nobody told you you had to leave the nest unless, like, I mean, you literally, man, it's so hot out here, y'all. Unless you like literally got kicked out of like your parents' house or something. Like, my rent is my rent is over $1,600, and every day I just be like, it'd be nice to have help. It'd be nice if but then I think, I'm like, Birdie, at the end of the day, you put yourself in that situation. You can't complain nor be mad without feeling crazy, because like, I'm like, yeah, it's all cool. Yeah, we should do this. And then it's just like, all right, cool. Whatever. My bad, y'all. I've basically fasted since Sunday, and that's why I think I had so much mental clarity right now. And I'm able to make these videos, and I'm able to just talk. But when I tell y'all, like, I literally was, when I got to work, I had to go in the bathroom and lay on the floor for like 2 minutes because I felt weak, but I drank some water. Mind over matter. I got 2 new clients today. It was a great day. And I just told myself, like, we're not gonna have a shitty day just because some situations, like certain scenarios that you plan out in your head that don't even happen. It's like, why don't we hold ourselves accountable when we realize, like, oh shit, like, I'm projecting some shit that don't even exist, or I'm projecting something negative when I could literally change the whole mindset just like that and appreciate life for everything it has to offer me. But yeah, another video about accountability, really just more so victimhood. Like, let's kill victimhood, y'all. Accept the choices we make, not the things that are done to you, but the things you actively allow. I have a toxic fake friend. I'm in a toxic relationship. It's like, yeah, you're contributing to that. You, just as much as the other person, like, have contributed to that. Because y'all are both entertaining and letting that shit go on, you know? So, have a shitty job. Get a better one. Or don't get a job at all. Like, whatever works for you. Stop complaining, though. All right, y'all.